All right, family. Let's see what's going on here. They better not act up. They better not. Shawnee told them blessings. Diamonds forever blessings. I know all as well as crooked.
God damn it.
Peace and blessings, family. Are y'all ready for tonight's topic? We're going to wait for some more people to come in. And we're going to talk about which one do you choose, spiritual or physical? For those who are just joining us, I'm Wunam.
And I'm Brother Adinkra.
Welcome to Spiritually Seeing News. Nita Pepper. How are you, Nita Pepper? I know all is well. I know all is well. Y'all enjoying this lovely weather?
I'm enjoying me some pineapple ginger. So y'all won't think I'm drinking beer. I'm drinking some Jamaican.
Love and Light is watching.
Drinking me some Jamaican soda.
All right, family. Is everything good? Is it filming right? Is everything coming up clear? There's no freezing on the screen. We're not freezing, right? Okay, as long as we're not freezing. Tell me, make sure we good. Jasmine Tilden, Pharaoh Osiris, blessings, family. I know all is well. Are y'all good?
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. All right, so is the camera freezing? Let us know. As long as it looks good, let us know, okay? So we know, all right?
It look good for my
Okay.
side.
This
don't look like good. It's freezing.
There we go. Right there. That looks better. You way over there. I'm way over here. It's cutting you off, your side off. I'm going to push over a little bit. All right. There you go, family. There we go. All right. So everything looks good. All right. Patar Hotep, my brother. Peace and blessings. I know all is well. Yeah. I know all is well with that beautiful baby girl. That's gonna be my new godchild, baby. She's so cute, y'all. Y'all got to see Patar Hotep's daughter. That's my little, little new baby. You know, I love babies, y'all. All right, family. So tonight we're talking about, do you choose spiritual or do you choose physical? Now, somebody posed a question and said, is everybody spiritual? Okay? Is everybody spiritual? Quite naturally, we're all spiritual. Okay? And you know, of course, people are like, what do you mean? Are you religious? Are you Christian? Are you know what I mean? So the question again is, are you spiritual? Yes. Every human being on this planet is spiritual first. Okay? But the question I have for you all is, do you choose the physical or the spiritual? Because we got people walking around here talking, oh, I'm spiritual, whether they're into African traditions, whether they're into Christianity, whether they're into Buddhism, whatever they choose to study, they mix the two together. But even if you're going to mix the two together, when you say you're spiritual, okay, a lot of you all are still operating from the physical.
That's right.
So my question again to you all, which one do you choose, the physical or the spiritual? Let me know. Because and then I'm going to ask you, why do you choose what you choose? Why do you choose the spiritual side? Why do you choose to be physical? Why do you choose to be spiritual? Which one, family? So that's what we're talking about tonight. In the meantime, we'll also take some questions and answers because I want to see what y'all have to say. Because, you know, you got people walking around, I'm spiritual. Yeah? Walking around here. And when we say spiritual, y'all, we're not talking, oh, namaste. Oh, I got to be humble. No, not like that. Because don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. I curse more than a goddamn sailor. But does that mean that I'm not spiritual? No. But there's certain morals and values that I have that will always be spiritual. Okay?
That's right.
So we're saying that, family, that's what I'm talking about. You know, do you choose to be spiritual? Now, I'm going to talk about spirituality in the sense when I get up, I talk to my ancestors. I talk to my ancestors throughout the day. That's being spiritual.
Talk to the elements.
The sun.
A lot, you know, it's crazy you mention that because a lot of people, you know, that are Christians think that they're spiritual. That, you know, and some Christians are spiritual because they don't know, they think that God gave them that gift to see and be what they call a prophet. And some people know that because they have a gift to have visions and see into people's lives, they know that it has nothing to do with their religion. But because they're too worried about what their family's going to say and what everybody's going to say and how they're going to be viewed as, they choose to operate from the physical instead of the spiritual. And they'll say, oh, I'm a prophet. Jesus told me this. I was praying. God told me this. But really, their ancestors told them that. And so what usually happens is, it's a well-known, it's a few well-known people on here on Facebook that are spiritual, but they do it from a Christian standpoint. And a lot of times they'll be doing readings and stuff like that, but they'll be saying Jesus this, Jesus that. But we can read through their depths of their souls, and we see that they don't really believe in that, but they're gonna get their damn money. And if you're doing that, you're still operating from the physical.
Yeah, see, the thing about it is that, again, do you choose to be spiritual or do you choose to be physical? And one of the things, hey, nephew, Terrence Kelly, hey, nephew, long time no see. I love you. Curtis Johnson, blessings to you. What we have to understand is, again, people walk around, oh, I'm spiritual, but you choose to live in the physical. Now, one of the things we're really big on, and I teach in our Wunam spiritual society, is that spiritual first, physical second. See, a lot of people or humankind is walking around here trying to do things on their own, right? Now, some of you all may say it sounds like Christianity, but no, totally different, okay? And if you really want to get technical, these morals and values came from ancient times. They didn't come from Christianity. You have the 42 laws of Ma'at, okay? So when we speak of morals and values, when we're talking about being spiritual, that means you want to be spiritual first and physical second, because if you are not spiritual first, okay, nothing in the physical is going to go correctly for you.
That's right.
I don't care what you say or how you put it. You could talk all day long and say, well, you know what? Everything is good for me. I get my blessing. No bullshit. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm being physical. Okay? I'm going to tell you no. Because if you do not operate from your spiritual self, the physical self will not be able to navigate on this plane, on this physical plane, the way it's supposed to. Mm-hmm. Anybody disagree? Come at me. Curtis Johnson? Okay, I thought you were saying something. I'm about to get on you, Curtis. All right. Peace and blessings. All right, so tonight's show is about, do you choose the physical or the spiritual? Okay? Which one do you choose? That's the question I have for the listening audience. All right? Mm-hmm. Because we must understand that, especially in this transformation we're in, and this huge transfer. This is like never before, y'all. This ain't last year. This ain't, but this is like never before. This transformation.
Different type of energy.
Totally different type of energy. And this transformation is calling for you to be more spiritual. Okay? Mm-hmm. Not only that, have you all noticed how bright Ra is outside? You notice that, Brother Dinkle?
Yeah, he's beaming. He's shining.
I mean, beaming like never before. Do y'all know what that means? Somebody tell me what that means. Have you all noticed? Now, I already told you all months ago that it was going to be unusually hot in August, right? Mm-hmm. Well, tell me this, family. Why do you think Ra is shining so bright? Tell me why you think. Now, if you all pay attention to the elements, which you're truly a part of, like I always say, when you walk outside, you walk into yourself. But let me tell you this. Why is Ra shining so bright? Somebody give me the answer to that. If you call yourself spiritual. You know the answer, Brother Dinkle?
Shit.
Don't give it away, but give him a hint.
Give him a hint. Well, it's got something that you need to. Well, yeah. I'll just say this. It's he's sending out energy for us to get, and we really need to be outside at this time of year, as much as we can, barefoot and grounding ourselves to the earth to receive this energy from the earth. I'll just say that.
Take your behinds outside. Take off your shoes. Walk on the dirt talk to the trees. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all this because nobody can answer the question. Diamonds Forever said, yeah, you can't even look up at the sun gaze is so bright. Exactly, but the question is Diamonds Forever, why do you think the sun is shining so bright? Somebody got to answer, because if y'all been watching this show, y'all know I told you what was going on. So pretty much somebody give me that answer. Why do you think the sun is, because you're right, because I haven't been able to do my sun gazing like I usually do, because it's been extra bright. So y'all tell me, what reason do you think that the sun is shining so bright? Hey, KD.
How you doing,
Arthur?
KD?
Hey, Arthur, Najee. Tell me why you think the sun, because there's a reason behind this, and we must pay attention. And again, while somebody answers that question, if y'all think y'all know, tell me, let me tell y'all this, go outside. You need to be spending time out in the sun, on the earth, grounding yourself at the time that this sun is as hot as it is. It is bright since we are transforming and exchanging energy with Ra, DNA reconstruction. Ptah-hotep.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. DNA reconstruction. Now, if you all remember when we were talking about the portal that was open, and the from not just for the Lion's Gate, but when the Sirius star system arose over the pyramids, that was going to be emitting some energy down into those pyramids, into the pyramids. Because remember, I told y'all, those are the main pyramids. There's ley lines all around this earth, and this information, y'all, I got from Spirit, not because a man gave it to me. Spirit showed me this. Okay, so we're saying that there was energy that was emitted into those pyramids, down into the ley lines across the whole earth. Okay? Now, the sun plays a very big part in it, because the sun has to actually reconstruct, as our brother Ptah-hotep said, the DNA, which is reactivating. See, a lot of times you look up stuff and they'll say, oh, well, the DNA is activated. No. The DNA is reactivating. At one time, we used all strands of our DNA in ancient times. How do I know? Because the ancient ancestors told me so. Okay? What you laughing at?
Majestic Ra says the moon looks great tonight.
Majestic Ra. Okay, that's good to know. But y'all looking at the moon. Y'all looking at the surface of things. But y'all not looking at things spiritually. Y'all need to start paying attention. Do spend time with the sun. Do go out tonight and spend time with the moon. Because remember, again, if I told you all when you walk outside, you walk into yourself, what does that mean? If there's a transformation that's taking place down here, there's a transformation that's taking place up there. And the energy that's being sent from the sun, from the moon, from the cosmos has a lot to do with our transformation here on the earth.
So that means it's also that energy is also being emitted throughout the universe, throughout our solar system. So it's hitting the other planets too. And the other beings that are on those other planets are going through their transformation. And a lot of people are experiencing their transformation spiritually. And a lot of them, those who that don't know anything about spirituality, they don't know what's going on with their body. They don't know what's going on with their mind. And they think they're going crazy, or they thinking they're depressed, or they thinking there's something else wrong with them. But spiritually, they're being reawakened.
That's right. And what's taking place is, see, we're just the messengers, okay?
And we get a lot of readings and people don't know what's going on
right.
with them.
Right. Now, another thing. People, if your body's having some problems, like a lot of people having stomach problems, including myself, my grandson, my daughter, everybody's stomach been acting up for like 4 days. And I know it has a lot to do with the transformation and what I need to eat and what not I need to eat. But the body, if you all are feeling certain pains in your body, if you feel like your head is light, you understand? You know, Majestic Rasi, you said you could feel the energy, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to tell you all like this. That's why it's so important, especially people of color. The sun children, we are the sun children, need to be in the face of the sun god Ra, okay? Especially the sun god Ra, because we have to get that energy. Yes, your stomach too, Tafani. to be able to reactivate and reconstruct the DNA strands, okay? So it's not just you paying attention to the surface and you worrying about the rituals you do. No, this has a lot to do with you, okay? You, and you're becoming more spiritual. Again, which do you choose, the spiritual or the physical? Okay, but a lot of different things are taking place with our bodies. If you all go to the doctors, of course, and check it out, right? Check it out. But if they say, well, this is not wrong, they running that type of test, then you got to get your behinds out there, ground your feet on that earth, spend time out in that sun. I hear people, oh, it's so hot, I can't deal with the sun, it's too hot. No, get your behind, lay down in the chair, and let that sun beam into your body, and you understand, do what it do for your body, okay? Any questions, y'all? Any questions? If you have any questions, put them up in here.
Yeah, and also, like you said, the energy that's being sent down too. The reason why we having why we're being it's almost like the energy that's being presented to the earth and to our bodies is forcing us to get off the diet that we're on. And then you think about it, the sun is bringing this energy down to the earth. So that's telling you that we're supposed to be changing our diet, and the reason why they want us to change our diet because they're doing the same things to the plants.
That's right.
So those who are growing their plants, keep growing your plants and grow your garden bigger. And so because it's gonna be information in your food. Like the brother Patai Asika Asar said, eat your medicine. Eat your medicine. Let your diet be your medicine.
Let your seeds be your medicine.
That's right.
The seeds be the medicine that you eat. And the thing about it, family, do pay attention. But I think what my body's telling me, because Tafani, you said your stomach was acting up. My body's telling me I need to take a water fast for a couple of days. Because everything, even now I've been eating salad for the last 2 days, and my stomach is still bothering me. So that's telling me, Spirit is saying, don't eat nothing at all. You understand? Nothing at all. That's what Spirit is telling me.
Yeah.
I need to just probably take a break. So I need to pay attention. So, like, I know my stomach been acting up for just like a nagging pain right under top of my stomach. So I'm like, Spirit is saying, you know what, you could eat salad, but your stomach's still gonna hurt. We told you to fast. We told you to do a fast. So I think this is what Spirit is letting me know, to do a fast and just drink water. Tafani, they might be telling you the same thing.
Tafani says, does your face have to be pointed towards the sun, or is it just sitting in the sun okay?
Tafani, because I communicate with her, I talk to the sun. And, I do sun gazing, but because the sun has been truly bright for the last couple of weeks, it's hard to do your sun gazing like you want to. So I just close my eyes and look up in the direction of the sun. It doesn't matter. I know one way to really get it, to get that energy is holding your head down so it can hit the crown or the ori of your head, okay? That's a good way to do it, to hit the ori of your head. So it's saying that you don't have to, but you should have, be in the direction of the sun, whether you hold your head down or you hold your head up. Spirit have been telling me to only eat fruit and water. Oh, really, KD? So maybe that's it. Because I ate some watermelon today. I ate salad and I ate watermelon, but shit, you know what? I know. I'm drinking pineapple ginger, y'all. This is not beer, y'all. This is pineapple ginger. Okay? But it tastes good. And ginger's supposed to help your stomach, but I guess the acid might be aggravating my stomach. Okay, Sharon, to your stomach too, right? Yeah, okay, so I ain't the only one. Everybody's stomach. Okay, so now I don't feel so bad. So it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual, physical thing. The body is changing. So maybe that's what's going on, y'all. Sleeping in the sun.
Brooke says. Oh.
Is the only way I can dream. Think about that. She needs some dream herbs.
Dream herbs. Oh yeah. We got the dream herbs. Damn, I ain't never got the packaging for that.
Sleeping in the sun is the only way I can dream. And Jan, bro, what you can do is before you go to bed at night, drink a full glass of water. And then what you want to do is you want to put water by your nightstand, okay? Because that'll help you dream too. And then we have certain herbs, African herbs that we have that will help you dream as well, that you make a tea out of. Mia says was super hot and bright today. Yes, Mia, it sure was. It sure was, because I was walking out the door, arms raised up to Ra, talking to Ra, and I was like really, asking some questions. And Ra told me what he was doing. He told me what he was doing, y'all.
When you look up at the sun and you talk to it, he'll give you a response because he'll just shine bright in your face.
Yeah, he'll shine brighter. Pay attention. And let me tell y'all what Ra is like. He's like a pendulum. You ask Ra a question, he's going to bounce up and down. You ask him a question, if it's no, he's going to go side to side. And then not only that, if you are really sun gazing, when you're sun gazing, you'll notice he'll pull you into the spiral of the energy of that sun, okay? All right, family. So we're gonna take some questions now. Y'all come on with your questions. And the topic is again, do you choose the physical or do you choose the spiritual? Which one do you choose? Yes, it's a trick question. Which one do you choose?
It's funny because a lot of us don't realize we be operating from the we don't realize that we're operating from the physical because we're not paying attention. And a lot of times we think that we are being spiritual when we're being physical, And a lot of times, like my wife taught me this, a lot of times people do stupid shit and I be getting mad. And she said, you got to stop looking at it from the physical. You got to ask yourself, why do they do that? And read the situation and see what spirit gives you. And then when I do that, I start to understand the person a little bit better. And then I kind of have more compassion for people. Because she taught me, believe it or not, this woman taught me to have compassion for people a little bit more. Because sometimes I can't deal with this motherfucker.
That's cause you got issues with your goddamn own. You can't deal with nobody. So I had to teach him how to find. I had to teach him to find the compassion within his soul first, right? And then he learned what compassion was. So then he was able to have compassion, right? Because if you got issues, you ain't gonna know. You can't deal with them own. You know why? I always like to say, y'all.
If somebody doing some stupid stuff like being disrespectful, a lot of times I just can't deal with it. Point blank period.
Why is why, y'all? Why is why? You always got to ask the question, why is why? Why does a person act stupid? Why are people racist? Why do you do what you do? We have basically, as we were talking about last night, been taught everything we know. We know nothing at all. Okay? So when you know nothing at all and you are brainwashed and programmed to know to be taught everything you know, then you know nothing at all. So you do things that you do because you were taught to do those things. It's just like we talked about with the children. Children, they play together, white, black, Chinese, they're little children. Not until that parent come and say, you know what? You're not supposed to play with niggers. Really. Learn and taught behavior. When a baby or children are playing together, they're not looking at the color. They know that they're all little kids, and that's that. Right?
Yeah.
So pretty much you always should ask the question, why is why? Why does a person do the things they do? I like to read people through the depths of their souls. And when I talk to people, I look them in the eyes. I don't give a goddamn whether they're man, woman, white, black, yellow, pink. I look them dead in the eyes because they don't understand while you're speaking to me. Okay? I'm reading you through the depths of your soul. So I'm looking through your eyes straight to your soul. Okay? Straight to your soul. Because while you're speaking, I am hearing what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
While you're speaking, I am hearing what you're thinking. So pretty much, it don't matter. Because I'm reading your soul. And you don't know why people do what they do unless you learn how to read their souls. And I'll read your soul. I will read you inside out, upside down. I'm looking at your eyes. I'm looking through your eyes. I'm not looking at your mouth. I'm looking at your eyes because I'm reading you. Okay? Like I said, as you're speaking, I'm hearing what you're thinking. Hey, big sis. Look at my sister, y'all. Joyce Kelly's on here. My sister's on here, y'all. All right. Now, beware of your actions, reactions to people and situations. Sherry Wilkins, let me explain something to you. Beware of your actions, reactions to people and situations. Why do you say that, Sherry Wilkins? Why do you say beware of your actions and situations to people and situations? Explain that to me a little bit more. What made you bring that up, Sherry? Tell me what made you bring that up. Okay? Because, a lot of times, I don't like to stay around a lot of people. I like to stay to myself. Okay? Pretty much. Peace and blessings, boss life. Little brother. That's my little brother, y'all. All right. Peace and blessings, family. Cynthia Wadley, Antoinette Russell. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is
shit, my bad.
All right, so what I'm saying to you is, Sherry Wilkins, beware. I don't, Oh, Cassidy, hey niece, how are you? Mwah, I love y'all. Okay, Majestic Rock. I guess that's why some people wear shades, because they don't want you to, you reading their soul.
You can read that without that.
Majestic Rock, I can read it without looking in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I can stand 100 feet from them and read them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. I was in a grocery store one day. I was in a pharmacy. And there was a man in the pharmacy, and his behind was with his wife. And his ass should have been paying attention to his woman, but he's over there trying to look at me. And as he's looking at me, I'm walking away. Like, I don't like stuff like that. But my spirit was picking up his energy really strong. And they kept showing me visions of this man beating on his woman. I'm like, ugh. I had to get away, y'all. I had to walk around the other aisle. And then, like I could pick up his energy strong, because I'm very empathic. So we're saying that when I picked up his energy, they showed me the visions of him beating on his wife and made me angry. I had to get out the store. Real talk. This is a real story. It's not fake. And the thing about it is that I don't need to look in your eyes to read you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
And those of you that have gotten readings from her, a lot of times when you mention a person's name, she'll immediately pick up the energy, and she could tell you, oh yeah, this is what I see with this person. This is what I see with her. This is what I see with him. And then she'll start telling the person that's that's talking about that person, she'll start describing how they look to her. And they're like, yeah, that's her.
At the grocery store today.
Like at the grocery. Actually, she read somebody at the grocery store today. They was talking about their son, and she started telling the lady what she saw all in his body, his back. He something was wrong with his spine.
Yeah, it was an elder woman, and she was one of my elders. And let me tell you something. I could feel while we were checking out. I could feel her. Sort of. How can I put it? Fear about what her son was going through. And, of course she was talking to the cashier, so I had to put my 2 cents in, y'all. I mean, I'm spiritual. It's all about the topic. I'm spiritual first. So I said, I'm not trying to get in your conversation. I said, but your son, I said, you said he had an MRI. So then I stopped and I started looking to the side, and she said, I know you're reading. She told me that. I said, your son had on his C3 and C4 spine, I said, he has pinched nerves back there. And she said, oh, wow, thank you so much. And then I told her son needed to be clean. But I gave her my number and told her to call me. But sometime I'll do that. And in a situation like that, it was needed. She didn't deny it. She was okay with it, so I gave her the information. Okay? But let me go back to Sherry Wilkins.
She just said instead of being evil or mean, like how you react to them.
Well, we live in, Sherry, let me just say this. We live in such a negative society. People have to conform to learning how to not be so negative. If you look at your surroundings, the news is negative. Everything you hear is killing, kidnapping, this, that. Everything you hear on the news is negative. That's why I don't watch it no more. So we're saying that you live in such a negative society. You got people just don't know how to be nice no more. They just mean because they're angry with the surroundings. They're angry with, the stuff that they see on TV. And then you got the disagreeable spirits that want to come in your world. There's so much, like the girl when we was in Family Dollar today.
Oh, yeah.
She got smart with me.
But I ain't even been here because I was over there.
Right. She got smart. And I'm looking at her. And I'm like, she's, oh, I'm in a rush. Well, you in a rush, then you don't sit up there totally taking my time. I'm looking to get something for my grandson. You just got to wait. You wait in line. You got such an attitude, so angry. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to let that be your issue. At the end of the day, Sherry, you got to understand, people, I'm not even mad at the people who are like that. You can say all day, don't be mean, but until you understand what they're going through, and this is why it's important to go inside of their body. See what they're going through. And I do that with readings too. Oh, he's so angry. Okay, well, hold on. Let me stop for a minute. Let me go in his body and see why he's angry. Oh, well, it looks like this brother's angry because he's frustrated. He's been through some things in his life, so he's dealing with a lot of emotional distresses. This brother, he's got some health problems, but he doesn't want to talk about it because black men don't want to go to the doctors, right? I'm just acting right now. I'm just showing y'all some of the things I do when I go into people's body to see why. And like I said, it's always the question, why is why? Why is he angry? Why is she angry? Why is she doing that? I'd like to ask why. I've always been a why child. Why? Why? Why is your hair gray? Why is your feet ugly? I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I guess you just answered my question. What was your question, Majestic?
About reading people.
Yeah, I don't have to look in your eyes, but I do like to look in people's eyes to read them because I can read through the depths of their soul. You see what I'm saying? I can read through the depths of their soul. So with saying that, one of the things we have to realize, family, is that, back to what Sherry was saying, a lot of people are not able to deal with the energy that we're dealing with in this society. And again, I did a test last year, I think it was the year before, on Facebook, where I put up 20 positive things and 1 negative thing, and everybody noticed the negative thing. They didn't even pay attention to the 20 positive things. Real talk. Real talk. We're saying that, what does that tell you? You have been conformed to be around negativity so much in your life that you wouldn't know 50 positive things if I put it in front of your face. You wouldn't listen to 50 positive words. You would hear that 1 negative word. Don't I accuse you of that sometime?
Yeah.
Don't say huh. Don't say huh. Huh.
It don't be no big deal to me. She just, I don't know.
And then you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're going. You know what I mean? However, that's not justification for treating anybody anyway now, because you will get cussed the hell out if I feel like it. Most of the time, because I choose y'all. Remember the topic. Do you choose to be spiritual or physical? Because I choose to be spiritual, I will give them the benefit of the doubt, and I read them. Okay, I'm just going to let that be, because you know what? Whatever that man or that woman is going through, either I can help them or I can't help them. And if I can't help them, I'm going to leave you in the hands of the ancestors. If I can help you, then I'm going to talk to you.